Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to talk to you about a new knife I got recently. Pretty anticipated knife, man. This is the Zero Tolerance 560. I'm sure everybody knows about this knife. Buzz started for it about a year ago, and finally getting released. So I just want to, go over what I think about it, initial thoughts, and whatnot. So this is a Rick Hinderer designed zero tolerance titanium lock scale, G10 front scale. It's got the zero tolerance's kind of version of the gunner grip, I would say. I guess texture, it's really nice. The G10 is really grippy. The titanium is somewhat grippy, somewhat slick. It's a nice medium. Flipper knife flips open with Kershaw's new KVT bearing system. This knife has an amazing detent. I mean, it's like the best detent I've ever really come across on a knife, and that definitely aids along with the bearing system, and just this knife just flips open with authority. Very nice flipper. It has, and let's see here, about a 4-inch blade, about 3 3/4 inch. Overall length is 8 3/4, and the steel on this is Elmex. Very, very nice steel. I've had a little experience with it with the Kershaw Speedform 2, and it's done real nice. So I got this knife out. Let's do some size comparisons. It's an SNG. It's between XM18 and XM24. It's a nice medium. The XM18 it's a nice size, but it's a little too small unless you're using the choil. And the XM24 is just a little too big for me. So this is a nice medium. It fits my hand perfect. Got a nice thick titanium lock bar, and I've been flipping this thing open quite a bit. And the lockup hasn't changed. It's very, very nice lockup, about 40%. Very, very nice. The G10, it's real nice. It doesn't. Somebody commented that it felt kind of cheap, like a Benchmade Griptilian, but I don't get that. It's got a nice solid feel. It's not that hollow feel like a Griptilian. It feels like a really good G10. It's got the Hinderer lock bar stabilizer. Nice thick deep pocket clip with excellent retention. It's a nice clip. You got some jimping up top, and I don't find it to be too rough. When I flip the knife open, my thumb kind of like doesn't really rub against it. It kind of ends up right here. So I'm not really like digging into the jimping when I open it, but it is somewhat uncomfortable, I guess. But when you're holding it like this and digging in, it's a real secure grip. But I don't find any discomfort flipping the knife open. To me, this knife is actually, in my opinion, it's quite perfect. I mean, I really can't find a flaw. It does have such a detent that you can't really do a controlled open with your thumb without it being quite uncomfortable. But you can definitely flick it open. But it's like many have said with Zero Tolerance and Kershaw, the reps, that they kind of sacrificed a thumb opening for a flipper opening, because the thumb studs are actually the blades. Well, there's a stop pin, so I can't really say that the blade stops, but you definitely can't really get a controlled open because the detent is so strong. I mean, it's kind of crazy how strong this detent is, but it definitely aids in the flipping mechanism. And if you're just gonna flick it open, but this isn't, an everyday carry knife that you're gonna, control open. It's something you're gonna want to get out quick. Not saying it's not an everyday carry knife, because this is definitely going to be an everyday carry knife for me, but it's not, something that you're going to be able to control open. I mean, I guess if you can do the flipper and the thumbstick at the same time, kind of get it open, do it nice and slow. We don't want to scare people, but definitely a flick knife, and it's just really nice. It's a really nice knife. Definitely worth the wait. I definitely like this better than the 550 and the 551. Although you really shouldn't be comparing them, but it's two different knives. But this is definitely I like it because it's less beefy, definitely lighter. It doesn't hurt that it's a flipper. The one thing I found that I didn't like about the 550 and the 551 was the lock bar was kind of hard to disengage because there really wasn't enough pad for your thumb to get on. But it's not an issue. But this knife is really nice. 4-way clip. Yeah, for anybody getting this knife, man, you guys are just gonna totally dig it. Definitely worth the wait. It's a keeper. Definitely a keeper. I'm getting a 561 too, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be keeping both, but we'll see which color I like more. But great knife, guys. You guys, everybody's just gonna dig it. Nice and radius, contoured. USA made, Rick Hinderer design, 0 tolerance, built. Can't go wrong. Nice standoffs. Not sure if the liner on the non-locking side is titanium or stainless steel. So hopefully it's titanium. I hope there's not going to be any issues like the 551. You guys know what I'm talking about. Beautiful knife. Great knife. Great knife. Worth the wait. 0 tolerance. Nailed it. And thanks, guys. Y'all take care now. Be safe. Stay